Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Queens one more time. I'm super excited to be here as always. And in the studios with me today is a beautiful queen. Oh my God, I'll let you guess where she's from because I also struggled with it. My name is Mimi and I'm so glad to have you here on the show. Let's go straight into what she does and we will be back shortly.
Baby, up in a massage.
It's your birthday.
I don't wanna leave her cause she's
Wiki.
I said, up in a massage.
Wiki.
Why?
Don't be anointed.
Welcome back from the short break. So before we waste any more time, we're gonna go straight into the interview and let's get to meet Dilshi. Hi Dee.
Hi.
Welcome on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite.
No problem.
Dee, we wanna go straight into the interview and get to know you a bit better. I'm super excited about your story because oh my God, the way you multitask, I wanna take a piece of you, so maybe I'll be able to manage in my life. So let's get to know you better. Who is Dee really and where are you from? How was your growing up?
Well, I was born and raised in Kuwait.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I went to school there. I studied there. My whole life is basically in Kuwait. And then I moved back home, which is Sri Lanka.
Oh my God. You know, I almost want to tell you stop.
Already.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, which is most of the people don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
They would guess different nationalities, whether I'm from Africa or South American sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, your
something.
hair, your color, like you are complete. Okay, I wouldn't think you're from Sri Lanka. I wouldn't for sure.
You wouldn't think any Sri Lankan girls
Yeah.
are from Sri Lanka. That's
Well,
the truth.
okay, amazing. So you had your parents with you in Kuwait?
Yeah. So I'm born and raised and fully, bred and brought up in Sri Lanka.
Wow,
In
I
Kuwait.
guess that's why you're like this. You picked up their color
So
somehow.
I was in a lot of like multicultural backgrounds, let's say.
Okay.
I was with Arabs, I had Africans around me, I had Indian, I had Sri Lankan, mixed cultures, different nationalities, just
Amazing.
a multicultural upbringing where you kind of appreciate different cultures and talents and traditions as well, the
Wow.
things they eat or the way they dance. let's
Amazing.
say. So
But you are not mixed in any way? It
I
was
am
just
not.
because-
I'm 100%, 110% Sri Lankan.
Amazing. I'm glad to hear that. And how was your education like? Like what did you what did you qualify in?
So
Like, what's your
I
profession?
went to college to do international business and marketing.
Oh wow.
So I
Smart
grew.
woman.
Well,
Yeah.
I think my goal growing up was to become a very independent businesswoman. That was where my focus was, that I need to build a career to honor my mom because she's an independent woman.
Oh, wow,
And
bless her.
she's multitasking person.
Just like you. So you took this from her. You took this
That's
from
100% goes all credit to my mom. She was the boss in the house. She's the boss in her company. She just kind of had this, equal lifestyle that was going on all around
She taught
her.
you so well.
Yeah,
She
so
taught you so well.
I was in Sri Lanka doing my college, and
Okay.
then I moved to Qatar to work.
Amazing. How did you get the job in Qatar in the
Well,
first place?
I worked a little bit back home
Okay.
in Sri Lanka, and then kind of with the experience that I had here, I kind of got a job here in Qatar
Wow.
through the experience, online interview. Many people say online interviews don't work.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
I'm 100% proof. If you have the qualification,
Because you went through the same.
so I was 3 years in college, and out of that 2.5 years working.
Wow.
So it was like I was not the usual college girl.
Yeah, so you started working like pretty early. Like you were
Very
pretty
early.
young when
Yeah.
you started
So
working.
I was working since I was probably 19. So college and working both together. So I was not this typical go party
Yeah.
hard in college lifestyle. No.
So then how did you, because I have seen you dance. I don't know if anybody else there has seen you dance, but I have. So how did you get into dancing and doing it like almost at a professional level? How did you get into dancing?
Oh, it's a long story, I'd guess, because I think ever since I was 1 year old, my mom said that I would just run to the dance floor in any
Are
party.
you serious?
In any party, in any family gathering, as soon as the music is on, I'm just like.
Oh,
Just
that's so nice.
Yeah.
And then you became like kind of good in African music and
Yeah,
all
so
this?
progressing from dancing since a young age, I joined dance classes when I was about 13, 14 to a dance academy in Kuwait, where we were just, they were brushing us up as dancers to become more professional, where we were doing hip hop,
Oh, wow.
Bollywood, and we would dance at several shows in Kuwait, the bigger end shows, of course,
Wow, yeah.
where there's production and kind of, 8 dance acts a day, you gotta know all your dance.
Yeah,
routines.
exactly.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then from there I moved to doing my college back home, where I met with my closest group of friends from Africa who studied in my
Oh,
college.
wow. Oh, wow. And they
I'm
had the
gonna-
same interests as you?
Yes, they love to go out and just kind of have a good time.
Okay.
The first ever time that I saw African dance moves was at a club in Sri Lanka with my friends out,
Okay.
and my African friends actually from Uganda.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Ugandans, girl.
So
Yes.
there was about my 2 friends from Uganda and about 3 from Kenya,
Okay.
and they were just at the dance floor, just going at it with like shakus
Yeah.
and gora goras, and I'm like,
Oh my God. You were like, I must get this. I
no,
must
because
get this.
I was dancing fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Until I saw the African dance, I'm like, nope,
I'm not doing
I need
anything.
to know this now.
I hear you. Oh my God.
So I kind of got into the music with my friends in college, and they kind of showed me, oh, this is a dance
How you
from
do it.
Kenya. This is a dance from Uganda.
This
is
is
a
from
dance
South
from
Africa. Yeah.
I was like, oh wow.
Oh my God.
The steps are so unique.
Yeah,
the music,
exactly.
The music always stands
Yeah,
out.
yeah, and the
I think
vibe is different.
that was what kind of attracted me into African music, is because the energy is
Yeah.
so amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
because
super
I've seen
amazing.
you like recording like videos of dancing and posting them on social media, and I'm like, when do you even create time to do this? Because I know your love for African music and all this. So I'm like, when do you get the time? Because I know you also have like almost a full-time job.
I do,
So how
I
do you
do.
balance to do this?
Well, I mean, I think 24 hours a day is enough if you actually allocate the time to
Yeah.
do things.
Yeah,
I think
if you plan well.
I think she's the queen of one of. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I think most of us do multitask, but yeah, some
but
people.
I feel like people always try to find excuses not to multitask, but I think I kind
Anybody
of
can.
anybody can. It's just, even if you're doing a full-time job, allocate your weekends to doing something you love.
Yeah.
Take 3 hours, 2 hours a day to practice something you love. So for
Yeah.
me was, yes, I work a 9 to 5 job, but I come home, I listen to music, I make sure I learn the new songs that come out.
Yeah.
The new
So it comes from the love. If you
Yeah,
love
for
something, you will definitely
It's
create time for it.
100% passion.
Amazing. Oh my God. Thank you for that. And now I am also interested in, you're everything. You're literally everything.
So we
Because
covered
now
dance.
I don't even know what to ask you. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. What else? Okay. So I have seen you as a model as well. I have seen you in some abayas or some beautiful dresses or some business attires. So are you a model too?
Well, I wouldn't call myself a model. I
Okay.
feel like I'll be modest, because there's a lot of beautiful girls out there in the industry that is full-time models and really dedicate their time. I
Yeah.
would consider myself doing modeling for fun.
Okay.
It's something I would like to do in the extra free time that I get. It's I do get to get featured in magazines for abayas.
Yeah, exactly. And how do you get these clients? How do they spot the
I think it's
the
my
can be model in you? How do they spot this?
I've been doing modeling for a while, since I was in Kuwait.
Okay.
So I brought that portfolio to Sri Lanka, and then I did a couple of newspaper, articles and and modeling back in Sri Lanka. And then when I came to Qatar, they saw my previous work, and the photographers and the magazines kind of reached out to me and said, "Oh, you did stuff before you were in Qatar. Can we feature you in a magazine, or can you model for our dresses or abayas, or things like this, just in general?"
And or maybe also the photo shoots that you normally have and all this, and from the beautiful pictures that you post, for sure, even if I was the one, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna try this girl for something.
I think one of the strong points in Qatar is being a brown skinned girl. It was I think couple of generations back, all you would see was a particular type of skin color.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's about the diversity of having, different
opening
skin
up
colors.
a bit more, yes.
Yeah, to magazines, to clothing lines, whatever. So to come at a nice time like this, to have curly hair, to have a brown skin,
such beautiful hair.
Just have different kind of features to the regular portfolio. Kind of stood out. So I'd say that helped as well.
Amazing. Oh my God. See, this is what I told you. D is everything. So she's a model, she's a professional dancer, and now there's something I'm really interested in.
The most
the most. This one is the most, it's the thing that I'm most interested in, because there's not been a single place where I went and there's Dilshi and it's empty and it's not hyped up. So let's say maybe I actually want to call you a hype queen, because literally everywhere you are, the place is hyped up and full and all that. How do you do this? What's the magic?
I think when I initially came to Doha, I kind of felt like
it was lacking.
I mean, something was lacking.
Yeah, that's true. I was here, baby. I was here. I know what you're talking about.
You've been here a long time.
Yes, yes.
And it was the fact that, when you would go out in the nightlife, you would kind of feel like there was a stereotype of people in every club, every lounge.
This
bar,
club is for this kind of people, and this is for different crowds for different places.
You've been out, you can feel that energy, and you'd go to a certain place and there's like only this kind of music playing, only
that's true.
You need to look a certain way, dress a certain way.
Yes, babe.
It's too many rules.
True. That's how it was actually.
And I kind of started getting, of course, I'm like Mimi. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very easy to socialize with.
Yes, you are, my darling.
I'm very friendly with everyone. It doesn't have to be,
And I think it has also helped you a lot somehow.
Definitely, that was the start of my journey of kind of being the hype queen of nightlife.
Amazing.
So it's kind of, I wanted to create and kind of be in a place where others feel comfortable as well, no matter how you dress, no matter what your skin color is, what is the music, you just kind of want to feel comfortable in where you go.
Exactly.
So the hype queen factor kind of came because I'm very social at the beginning.
Very good.
When I came to Doha, I kind of socialized with different groups, different countries, different places, kind of researched on places that's not really having a lot of crowd. So I would just go to them and be like, I can bring people, because I have the people who would like to have a good time. And it's not just everyone, it's the people who's young and energetic and wants to just go out and have a good time.
Exactly.
Just dance. Dance your soul out. Just take the stress away.
I know.
It's
and where you see D, you see party, you see hype. Definitely.
If you see me in a place, it just means that that's where you will release all of your stress and just have a really good time, and just feel good. Like that's my only logic in doing anything to do with hyping a place up is just be free. Be
amazing.
free. So you've been to a lot of
I have, and a lot of your events as well, and I'm like, it's this, I'm going right up there. I'm going.
All I need to do is just
always
message.
It was like this, I swear. One message, if you send it to me, I send it to 3 more, they send to it's amazing, like
the connection,
the networking. Awesome. It was really awesome.
I think it's a big deal.
It is. It is for sure. But like, since, I mean, when you came to Doha, yes, the party life wasn't as much and blah, blah. How did you feel like you could penetrate? How did you penetrate into the market and managed,
I feel like there's not much women.
Yeah, that's right.
Women who would take charge and just say, you know
And
what, I
especially
can do
doing this
something.
kind of nightlife jobs,
I mean, it's kind of a taboo in a lot of countries still for a woman
especially
to
because
do.
this is a Muslim country as well.
Yeah. Plus it's a Muslim country. Even if it's back home in my country, it's just like, oh, women should not be doing certain things. Which I am completely against with. I don't believe in it. I don't think that there is a thing called you shouldn't do, as long as you're passionate in it and you can bring something different to the table. Go do it.
Exactly.
Just do it. Don't listen to anyone.
Exactly. There's no such thing as this job is for a certain gender.
No,
this and
never.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, we just passed Women's Day.
I know.
Just have the courage to just push and challenge and be like, I challenge that it doesn't belong to one gender. Anyone can do it. Anyone.
Amazing.
And
I love this attitude.
Just that, And being, around women who would inspire you to just go get it is very important as well. So that helped growing my career in this hype queen status.
So is there any woman in particular that is in the same kind of category that inspired you? Like,
I don't
it's just
think so.
It's just
I
what
think
you
I
love.
saw there isn't a woman and there's a lot of men in the industry, and I said,
that's why you went
let's
for
just
it.
let's
That's
kind of
amazing.
see a platform for us where we love the music, we love dancing, and just somebody telling you where to go and what to do.
Exactly. But then since like of course there were not women, and I don't think I have seen any even after you. I don't think so. But then there should be some challenges that you are facing as a woman, literally standing, let's say, in 1,000 men challenging them and doing exactly the same job as they do, because I guess you are getting into DJing as well lately. Or you have an idea?
I used to do it for fun.
I knew you wouldn't keep your hands to yourself.
How did you even know these things?
Honey, I know you. I have seen you. So I mean, there should be some challenges that you're facing to the places where you approach, and you're like, I can do this better, or I can help you achieve better numbers. And
I would say being a woman in general is a challenge, and trying to stand your ground and say, I can bring something to the table.
Yeah, you need to explain yourself a lot.
Yeah, it's just the part that you have to explain, even though there's enough proof of you bring enough contribution to the table, is not enough. So I kind of faced a lot of but are you sure? Can you do it?
Can we trust you?
Can we trust you?
Yeah.
Do you bring enough to the table? So you kind of have to learn how to play around it. Be like, okay, just
give me a try.
Try me.
Yeah.
Try bringing my energy to the place.
And you see.
If you like it, let's see.
Yeah. If you
I'll move away from the energy, and then we will see if it's the same thing. Just kind of having that trust in yourself or the people you work with is so important. And I believe I have a fantastic, a team.
You do, because you would have pulled out already.
Yes,
you
definitely.
would have pulled out for sure.
For sure. And you kind of need a power behind you as well to say, no, keep going, let's work together, let's bring let's make a place happen, or let's just do something so creative and out of this world that Doha has not seen. And then people just go like, wow, we want to go and see what this is all about. What's this hype about? What is Hype D talking about?
Exactly. How did she do it? Yeah, exactly. So, I know what you mean. And you have you faced anything like, let's say directly, if for example you were going into getting a new place, and then there was a man also doing the same, like asking for the same thing, and then they kind of looked at you like maybe the man will work better, like a gender imbalance kind of thing?
I would say that it's not only the factor that I'm a woman that is the challenge. It's the factor that I'm a brown-skinned woman that is the challenge. So being in a country that is challenging when it comes to women as well as the skin color sometimes
This is a very
it's
sad
crazy,
thing. Yeah.
but it's not impossible. When you really put your heart and mind into you can do it.
And knowing who
can
you
do
were
it.
really does a lot for you.
Especially
knowing who
when you know
were.
your value of what you can bring
Yeah,
to
exactly.
the table.
Exactly.
Don't doubt yourself. If somebody doubts you, walk away, because you'll always find something better. You'll always find something better than what you left. This is 100%. I would take this in the case of business, in the case of my work, in the case of a relationship, in the case of family, anything and everything. If you know your value, you are...
Nothing should stop you.
Never.
Amazing. That's how she's been able to make it. D is a hard nut to crack.
Nah.
You don't try.
Never try.
Oh my god. Anyway, so D, as we wind up, for example, if somebody wants you for maybe an event, for maybe somebody's launching a new place, or maybe somebody needs you as a model, or somebody needs you as a dancer, how can you be contacted? Like, if you don't mind sharing with us.
Of course, not a problem at all. Anyone can reach out to me on my Instagram. It's D_Daniels 23.
What is 23? Is it your age?
It's my birthday.
Okay, it's your
my birthday.
Okay, I got it. I thought you were 23 forever.
Well, you know, I can be, as long as I look like it. But
Yeah, you do actually. You do. Even much younger. Even much younger. Yeah.
Such a compliment. We
You're
look young
welcome.
because we're brown.
Yeah,
That's
because we're
it.
brown and we take care of ourselves.
Absolutely.
It's important.
You
It's
know,
important.
Self-care is 100%.
So your Instagram
Yes.
and you have Facebook or Twitter?
I
or-
prefer to stick to my Instagram, where people can stay up to date with whatever's happening in my life, whatever I kind of highlight on, modeling, dancing, where is the newest place to go and have a good time.
Yeah.
I kind of title myself as the nightlife guide, so people can reach out to me to ask.
Oh, nice.
Ask
Questions,
where
to go.
Yeah, where would
your
they like to go?
recommendations.
Yeah.
Oh,
so depending
amazing.
on the music that they like, or what kind of night thing they want to do,
They
whether
wanna do.
dinner or lunch or dancing or what, they can just come to me and ask me on my Instagram. D, I need help. It's my birthday. I want to go somewhere. Where do you go? I'm your
And
guide.
is that a free service for your customers?
It is, as long as
It is.
it
Okay.
is,
So
it
don't be
is.
scared to ask. It's free.
Please. It's
free.
completely free. Just reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to just be there.
That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. And then I'm just gonna ask you to, just like say like a last word, something you want somebody to hear, some of your inspirational quotes or whatever. It can be anything you want to wind up with.
I would say one of the quotes that I myself get inspired by.
I used to see some quotes from you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank goodness this came up. Yes, please. Yes, please.
I think being a woman, being young, being brown, being powerful, being an entrepreneur, being a businesswoman, my only quote that I would like to leave everyone with is, don't create waves, just define them.
Oh, wow.
Just define it.
How do
Because
you
there is waves everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Everyone wants to just make a big wave about things. But you can take a wave and you can define it to be your own kind.
Oh, wow.
And then go with it.
And that way it becomes normal. It
just
doesn't
becomes
look like a
normal.
wave
It
anymore.
It is you then.
Yes, exactly. Oh, wow. I love that. Smart women. Smart women. Thank you so much,
No
Dee.
problem at all.
So
Thank you
much,
so much.
so much intelligence in there.
Thank you, Mimi. Thank you
My
for
pleasure, darling.
this entire platform. It's
Thank
so
you.
inspiring to have women talking about women, inspiring
Exactly.
other women
Yeah.
out there,
Thank you,
which is
darling.
very important.
Thank you. Actually, that's one of the objectives of Queens as a show. We came up with this platform because we want to encourage women. We want to be women building each other, fixing each other's crown, and we don't have to say, bad stuff about it. You fix it and move. That's it, because we are all women. That's one of the reasons that that's why we came up with queens, and that's why we have beautiful
Thank
queens like
you.
you to share your stories with us. So I'm just gonna ask you for sure. I know there are so many young girls out there who are still, you know, figuring out what can I do. Maybe I'm good at this, but they're scared of coming into the market and all this. So what can be your advice generally to a young girl out there who still has a dream to chase, or maybe want to be like you, you know, and you know, get into events and stuff like this? What can be your advice?
I think my biggest advice for anybody who's younger, which I wish I could tell myself as a younger person,
Yeah,
is
when you were younger.
always, you know, always believe in your passion. Even if it's doing nails or being a makeup artist or being a hairdresser, working in a library, whatever it is that you are truly underneath passionate about, just invest your time in it.
Get into
Don't let parents, don't let
anybody
family,
influence your decisions.
friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, I don't
Boyfriends.
care what.
They have a way of putting themselves at the center of it all, and they're like, you can't do this, and you're just wondering. Some of us even have husbands, and they can still not tell you what to do.
You know.
But a boyfriend will stand up and tell you, you know what, D, I don't like you doing this. How?
Never in my life will I ever listen to a man if I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because why would you settle for a man who does not understand your interests?
Exactly. And who will not support your interests?
Yeah, exactly.
This is something I tell men every single time. And when I met my husband, he was telling me, a man needs to support his wife. There's nothing like he's thinking about it. You need to support her. Except if she's doing something wrong and you're like, okay, committing a crime.
Yeah.
Okay, don't.
Yeah.
But for things like for her personal growth, for her to be a successful woman, help them to, you know, get to the full potential, to their full potential. You know? So it's so important.
It's so important to have people around you that support you. Sometimes it's not even, you know, your boyfriends or your family.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's friends who support you and say, you know, D or Mimi, you have something that's so unique. Don't let it go. Like, keep pushing yourself. So my only advice for women out there is like, find people who support your passion and always like find people who will, you know, gas you up. Go, keep
Fuel
going.
you up. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Dee, for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
Absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
I could not wait any longer to have you on the show. Like, I really needed to, because these answers just mean everything. I really wanted to know how you juggle around all these three things, and you're still good at all of them, by the way. That's just awesome.
Thank you so much.
Well done, and keep doing what you're doing. We love it.
Thank you.
We love it.
Thank you for having me. I need to say, Mimi, you are a fantastic energy.
Oh my God,
you bring
thank
so
you.
much life to any place that you
Oh,
go.
thank you so
And
much.
I always love having you at what we do.
Yes. I'm always showing up for my girl.
100%, you know, 100% feminine, girl love, support,
thank
girl
you.
power.
Yes,
Absolutely
I'm a
love it.
stand-up friend.
Yes.
You know, if my friend is up to something, if a woman is up to something, I'm up for it. And I love the fact that when I contacted you, you were like, girl, I'm in for you.
You starting something that gives a platform for women
Exactly.
to appreciate women and to get inspired by other women. And just amazing.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I feel like crying. Thank you so much, Dee. I'm so humbled. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. We are so grateful you were here with us throughout the whole interview. I hope you have learned something from Dee, because I keep learning something from somebody I meet every single time. I meet different people, but I make sure that I learn something. This is the only platform where you will find all different stories of different beautiful queens all over the world, inspiring you, celebrating you, encouraging you. So keep yourself locked right up here. And if you have a story out there to share with us, we can reach you, or you can reach us on my social media pages, which are Mimi Semakula, and you can reach me on Instagram as well as Mimi_Semakula, and you can reach me as Mimi Semakula on Twitter. Thank you very much, guys. See you next week.